Let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart, comfortably facing forward. Knees relaxed, slightly bent. Bring the hips forward just a bit so the tailbone points towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in. Let the shoulders drop down, the arms come around slightly in front, a little bit away from the body. Imagine perhaps that you have something like the size of a grapefruit under your arms, so that your arms are a little bit away from the body, but hanging nice and relaxed. Nice straight posture. Breathing in and out through the nose. As you breathe in, let the abdomen expand, drawing the breath all the way down. We pause. And then with the exhalation, the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, pushing the breath all the way up and out. And just nice, slow, deep breaths. Try to focus on the breath. Let every other thought just kind of fade away. Take a couple of nice deep breaths here. Begin to change your focus to your feet. Feel every part of your foot making contact with the ground. Feel that connection all the way down to the center of the earth. Feel the earth rising up to support you, to merge with you. Step out a little wider, since we were talking about the kidney 1 point. Stimulate that point. So we're going to start with knocking on the door of life. So just turning from the waist. Try not to move the knees very much. The arms just hang, and it's the momentum that causes them to strike your body. Look over the shoulders. Get a little further around each time. Just feel the whole spine loosening up. And breathe in and out through the nose, or in through the nose, out through the mouth, whatever feels comfortable. You may need to purge, which means you need to be breathing out the mouth. So as we turn away, we're going to come up on the toe. We're going to focus our attention on that point just below the ball of the foot, the kidney 1 point. And just kind of feel that stimulation. So we push the toes down into the ground as we turn. Feel the kidney 1 point being activated. Couple more. Obviously, this isn't as good as massaging the point. It's helpful. And slow it down. Come back to being flat-footed. Couple more repetitions, knocking on the door of life. And let's change to water waves. Just let the hands move through the air. See if you can feel the air going between your fingers as they move. And then slow it down. See if you can feel any kind of resistance as your hands move through the Wei Qi, the energy field around you. Good. Let's continue to work with the kidney meridian for a moment. So we're going to slow this down and come to a stop. We're going to put our hands so we follow the collarbone to the end. And then drop down about an inch or so. So follow the bone, come down about an inch or so, and you're going to find a little depression, one on either side. And you can push in with finger from each hand, or I like to do it this way because this is about the right distance. And I get in there. And if it's not sensitive, you haven't found it. So just kind of move your finger around till you find that little divot and you find that sensitive spot, and then just turn little circles in there, activating the kidney 27 point, terminus of the kidney meridian. This is the second of the four thumps, helps activate the energetic system of the body. You want to make sure you're getting both points. Get right in there. Make sure you're not dropping too low. I notice some people, it's only about an inch below your collarbone. There's a little divot there. Sometimes it's hard to find, but when you find it, you'll know it, because like I say, these are generally pretty sensitive. So let's do a posture now that basically traces the kidney meridian. So we're going to bend at the knees, keeping our bodies upright. Back of the hands come almost together, not quite. Then we lift up, bringing the energy from the bottom of the feet, up the legs, up to the kidney 27 point. And we pause, and then we exhale as we take energy that no longer serves us and send it down to the earth to be recycled. So we breathe in, pause, breathe out, pause. Gather fresh energy, bring it up. Breathe in, breathe out. Try not to bend at the waist. So you'll notice I'm staying fairly upright. It's all out of the legs. My waist doesn't lean forward. Couple more. Last one. And down. Let's trace the meridians of the legs. We're going to start at the kidneys. Give them a nice rub. That should also be warming your palms, especially the points we call the Laogong points in your palm, sort of mini chakras. And lift the palms slightly away from the kidneys. Just imagine dark blue light coming out of your palms, filling the kidneys with a dark blue light. Or try to feel change in temperature, warmth or cold, generally warmth, coming out of the palms and warming the kidneys. Just take a moment, breathe that in. Good, go ahead and put your hands back on the kidneys. We're going to rub down the outside of the legs, come around the toes, come to the inside of the ankle, up the inside of the legs, to the quad, then come into the belly button, just below, then pull all the way around to the back again, and just do that a few times. So we breathe in as we come up. Pause, breathe out as you go down. There's 6 meridians, 6 organ meridians that go up and down the legs. Good, one more time. Down, round, back up. Good, let's come around to the quad and just kind of bend rhythmically, tapping up and down the crease there, opening the leg gates. Doing this with a loose, open fist, so I'm getting some good vibrations. And slowly come to a stop. Good. Bring your feet about shoulder width apart. Place the palms of your hand just above the kneecap so the fingers wrap right on top of the kneecap of the patella. We're going to push the knees forward to the side and back, forming nice circles here, not locking out the knees as we go back, keeping them nice and loose. Let your feet roll a bit. Let this action go all the way down into the ankles. And then let's reverse. Good. Keeping your hands where they are. Again, we're going to bend at the knees, keeping the body upright. We're going to allow the hands to move so the fingers point towards each other as you get to the bottom. You come up, they point towards the floor. Breathe in as you come up. Breathe out as you go down. Try to feel the energy again coming out of the lao gong points in your palms, filling the knees with this beautiful, warm, loving energy. One more time. Good. Step forward with whichever foot you choose to start with, just a little bit, so that you're on your toe. And turn circles with your ankle. Now, if you need a chair or a wall or something to support you, don't hesitate to bring that over and just lean a little bit on it. And reverse. Good. Switch feet. Round whichever direction you want to start with. And reverse. Good. Now here's where you may want to use that chair. Going to the leg that you first started with, put all your weight in the opposite leg. I call that like the post. Bend the knee, don't block it out. Bring the foot forward. Bring your hands to the side. As we turn from the wrists, we also turn from the ankles. If you can't turn at the wrist, you need to hold on to something, that's fine. Just do the ankles. And reverse. And bring it on back. Switch feet. Get ready. First, get the weight into the opposite leg. Bend the knee. Get yourself nice and stable. And then start turning. And reverse. Good. Bring your feet fairly close together. Go only as deep as you can comfortably go. As with all of the postures, you always want to stay in your comfort zone. You should never experience any kind of pain or discomfort. Limit the motion so that you're always in your comfort zone. We're going to put our hands on the thighs. Try not to put too much weight on them. And we're going to go down. Now, if that's comfortable to you, you can even put your hands in front and just bounce a little bit. And feel the stretching in the ankles and the knees. Relax the shoulders. Good. Push up with the legs. Don't use your back. Come all the way up. Clear to the lungs. So we're going to breathe in, palms come up to the chest as you rise up onto your toes. And then settle back down. So we breathe in, pause, breathe out, pause. As with all the balance exercises, trying to find a focal point about 12 feet in front of you or a point on the wall is usually quite helpful. One more time. Stepping out to about shoulder width or maybe even a little wider. Bring your arms up. Give yourself a nice hug. So reach your hands far back as you can, pulling the shoulder blades apart. So it's a little bit of a lean forward as I separate the shoulder blades. Just let them stretch out for a moment. Now we're going to open up the arms, open up the chest, bring the shoulder blades together. So you feel the chest opening up, the shoulder blades closing down essentially, or coming together. Then we switch. We collapse the chest and pull the shoulder blades apart. Alternate which hand is on top. So we breathe in. Pause, get a little stretch here, breathe out. One more time. Good, let it drop. Nice big shoulder rolls. Let the arms just hang. Rotate the shoulders front up and then towards the back and down. And reverse. Just come up the back and down the front. Good. Step out to a little wider stance. You're going to scoop the energy as you shift your weight to the side. Nice big rotation, and then down the other side. Shifting the weight back and forth. So notice I'm not moving my arms side to side at all. The body mechanics allows the arm to move in space essentially. The arm is just going up and down. Breathing in as I come up, breathing out as I go down. Slow it down. Bend at the knees, not at the waist. One more time. So we're going to come across the body. Then the other hand comes out. And we go again. One more time. And down. Good. So golden cock pecks the rice. So the key here is you're leading with the chin. We're not taking the head and going back like that. You can hear it's closing down my windpipe and it's constricting the vertebra in the back, which could lean on nerves. So we don't want to do that. We want to lead with the chin. So we're going to have the chin come up at like a 45-degree angle, stretching the whole front of the neck. And coming back to neutral. And now we're going to go down at a 45-degree angle, stretching the back of the neck. So we breathe in as we come back to neutral. Breathe out as you go up or down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. One more time. Now gently turn your head side to side like you're emphatically saying no, but doing it much slower. Sylvia, is there a problem? Good. One more time each side. And down. Bring your hands up, shoulder height. Bring them overhead, palms up. Let them cross and push upward, stretching the shoulders and the whole rib cage. And then palms down as you float down. So we breathe in. Push up as you're holding your breath. Breathe out as you go down. One more time. Now, as we come up this time, instead of going up, we're going to continue to go up a little bit, but then we're going to wiggle side to side so you can feel the stretch alternating on either side of your rib cage. And then down. One more time. Nice and slow. And down. Good. A little bit of a balance here. We're going to take one hand over the other. We're going to bring it up over the head and down. Then bring it down, up again. And this time we're going to separate and push back. Push the chest forward. So we come up, down, up, and back. Last one. Good. Now we're going to do almost the same thing. Bring your feet a little bit closer together because we're going to go up. We're going to go down. We're going to go up. And this time, as we go back, we're going to lift the leg and go lean just a little forward. Lean forward as far as comfortable. And then come back. Up, down, up, back. Weight into the opposite leg. Rise, lean forward. Find that focal point about 12 feet in front of you. And back. One more time each side. Up, down, up, and back. Come back to standing position. Step out a little wider. Wings come up, settle down. Go up, down, bending at the knees, not at the waist. One more time. Good. We're going to do what's called side steps. So bring your feet together, give yourself some room because you're going to be walking a little bit. You're going to lift first the heel, then the middle of the foot, then the toe. Lift the knee up, bring it over, toe, midfoot, heel. Settle down, then the opposite foot. Lift the heel, middle of the foot, toe, keeping your balance, lift, and bring it over to the other foot. Let's go one more that direction if you have room. So we're going to come up, heel, middle of foot, toe, lift the knee, bring it to the side, toe, middle of the foot, heel. Then the opposite foot, heel, toe, knee, put it down. Let's go. In your case, to the right. Lift the heel, the middle of the foot, toe, lift, out, toe, middle of the foot, heel. Drop down a little bit, heel, middle of the foot, toe on the opposite foot. Bring the knee up, put it next to the other foot. One more time in that direction. So we go heel, middle of foot, toe, lift the knee, bring it out, toe, middle of foot, heel. Settle down a bit, heel, middle of foot, toe, lift, put down. Good. Go to a wide stance. And let's do figure eights. So watch my elbows. I'm pushing the elbow out, then I'm turning to the side, then I'm pushing the opposite elbow out and turning to the side. So I'm making my hips do a figure eight. Let the quad loosen up, and let's reverse. All Very much like skating. And slow it down. Good. Now this time all we're going to do is we're going to lift the knee, put it back down. So same idea. Lift the heel first, then the toe, lift the knee, and then slowly put it back down, toe, heel. Then lift the opposite heel, toe, come up, put it back down. One more time each side. Nice and slow and controlled. Good. Now that was easy. So let's make it a little harder. Or actually just a little bit different. So we're going to step out into the bow stance. So you're going to put your right leg forward, your left leg back, the left leg, the foot is turned about a 45-degree angle. So you've got a nice solid stance here. You're leaning back into your left foot, then you're going to lean into your right foot and drive the knee forward and then down. Then we lift it and go back. One more time. Good, now we switch feet. We get a nice solid bow stance first. Find that focal point that you're looking at. And drive the knee forward. And then bring it back. You need something to hold on to, that's perfectly fine. Last one. Good. Bring your feet back together, shoulder width apart. We're going to lift the knee again, but this time we're going to kind of come up with the arms. As we come around, we're going to have the back of the hand go into the palm and just kind of make contact. So we come around. So we're kind of pushing the foot into the floor. Variation of Buddha stomp. Great for the whole skeletal system. One more time each side. It's important to make sure the feet are hitting the ground and you're feeling that vibration coming up the legs. Let's go to a wider stance. We're going to shift our weight to the right. And then to the left. Keep your hands on the hips. Nice and easy. Stretching out the insides of your legs. Good. Now, go to the left. Hold it. Push down a little bit more with that hip. And now move forward and back like a rocking motion. more time. Good. Switch to the opposite side. And push down just a little bit again. Feel a little bit of a stretch. And then just rock back and forth. One more. Good, come back to center. Let's do snake creeps down. So we're going to lean back to the left. Our right hand is going to go down the leg while the left hand is palm up. Then they switch. Good. One more time. Come back up. Shake the legs out. Let's open up the hips. So we're going to bring the knee up and around the back. Half of the posture that we've done, stepping over the stone. So we're not stepping back, we're just simply, or you can do either one, just loosening it up. Stepping over the stone. Opening and closing the quad. Go ahead and just do some quick rotations here. Reverse. Good. Come back to shoulder width. Hands facing each other. Try to feel that energetic ball between your hands. We're going to turn the ball over so that your left hand is on top. We're going to turn to the left. We're going to push with our right hand while the left hand comes up over your head. Then we're going to turn back to the center as we grab that ball, rotate the ball, and then push the opposite way. Fair Lady works the shuttle. Since today is World Tai Chi QiGong Day, thought it was appropriate that we do some traditional Tai Chi moves, but more the way we would in Qigong rather than you would do in Tai Chi. One more time each side. Come back to center holding the ball. Rotate the ball so that your left hand is on top. With your right hand, it's like you're throwing a frisbee as your left hand pushes down. Then we make a big circle with our right hand, another circle with the left hand, come back to the same starting position. So we throw, circle, throw, circle. Parting the wild horse's mane. Last one. Take the ball, turn it over. Serve now the opposite direction. One more time. Good. Turn that ball over. Feel the energy in your hands. And probably the best known posture in Tai Chi, cloud hands. So bring your left hand up to face the heart, right hand to face the lower dantian, just below the belly button. Arms relaxed, rounded, not too close from the body, not too far from the body. And we're going to move a bit with this one. So let the hands break the connection and just get into a nice flow here. Let the hands be nice and relaxed. The hands moving through the air. You feel the resistance as they move through the Wei Qi field. One more time. Back to the center. Drop the hands down. Last Tai Chi posture. Golden rooster stands on one leg. So decide which leg is going to be your post. Same arm and leg come up, forming like a 90 degree. Then they go down together. So you breathe in, breathe out. One more time each side. Good, down. Bring down the heavens. Deep breath. Gather the energy in your palms. Pause. Breathe out as you push that energy down through the top of your head, down the torso, down the legs into the ground. Twice more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Finish with one hand over the lower dantian, feet as close together as you can comfortably. Feel that energy moving through your body. Just let your body relax and rock and sway as that energy spirals down your legs and up your torso, removing any darkness, any energetic stagnation or blockages, expelling negative thoughts and emotions. So every part of your body is aglow with that energy. Let that energy expand outward, encasing you in a protective cocoon. And as you float weightlessly inside the cocoon, notice what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath and gather those energies and those feelings and take them with you for the rest of the day.